Welcome, UCL fans, and more specifically, St. Louis Rampardos fans. I am Nintendo Fanatic 64, and I am here doing my own draft analysis for the United Championship League for the second season. I'm going to be comparing their first season drafts versus the Season 2 draft picks. If you do enjoy this video, please leave it a thumbs up. Don't forget also to subscribe for more UCL content I will be releasing every Tuesday and Friday. So, we're going to go ahead and take a look at what the St. Louis Rampardos drafted for Season 1. As you can see, we have Mega Metagross, Raikou, Conkeldurr, Hydreigon, Crobat, Vaporeon, Aromatisse, Tangrowth, Omastar, Golurk, Kecleon, and Mesprit. As you can kind of see, brought a lot of the same mons with Mega Metagross, Raikou, Conkeldurr, and Vaporeon almost every single week. Brought Crobat a lot of times, so he would bring a lot of those and then just kind of round out his team with other mons throughout the rest of that time. And also, due to its performance, Mega Metagross was banned for Season 2, so there would be no Mega Metagross in this season. Let's take a look at what was drafted for this season now. On it, we have Excadrill, Mega Venusaur, Tyranitar, Salamence, Vaporeon, Heracross, Cofagrigus or Cofagrius, however you want to pronounce that, Braviary, Delphox, Ditto, Raichu, and Stoutland. So, definitely some interesting choices. The only returning mon to the St. Louis Rampardos from Season 1 is going to be that Vaporeon. But Vaporeon, as you saw, went 11-5 out of 12 battles, so definitely put in a lot of work. Salamence is no stranger to the coach of the St. Louis Rampardos, A-Drive or Dan, whichever way you want to call him from it, because he actually used Salamence, I know, during GBA, I believe, last season for it, so he knows really well, or knows how to work at Salamence really well. Scooping up Tyranitar and Excadrill is really nice, as well as Stoutland, because Tyranitar's ability to set up the sand, and then Excadrill and Stoutland both, I believe, get the Sand Rush ability, so that will definitely be very favorable to him. Stoutland was one of those ones that was kind of like, you don't know, why he would have drafted that one per se, because it's not really a big competitive mon, but it can still get some work done for it, especially if he's using it with the Tyranitar. It might be one of those ones that he just drafted, because after all, for those that don't follow him, he had a puppy last year, and he called it Lily for Lily Pups, so then he's saying that this is Lily Pups, father, mother, however he's going to gender it for it, but, might just be doing it for, the fun of it. But again, this is a fun, a fun league, so, let him do what he wants to do. If he wants to draft a Stoutland and use it, maybe he might use it some good. You never know. It gets, I believe, like Thunderfang and Firefang, so it could definitely do some work. And then, of course, drafted Heracross. We know that he is a bug maniac, so he knows how to run a Heracross in any way, shape, or form. Mega Venusaur, he said during the draft, it was one that he's never really drafted before on it, and, he's always wanted to, but never had the opportunity, so he had to take advantage of it for this season. Braviary can be definitely pretty nice. Delphox will be interesting. I know Delphox was drafted last season, was used a little bit, and did some work there. Ditto, newcomer for the UCL this time around. It did not compete in Season 1, or wasn't drafted, I should say. Neither was Raichu, which, it sounds like when he got Ditto and Raichu, sniped a couple people on that, at least with the Ditto, and then with the Raichu, I know other teams were looking for fast electric types, and Raichu got scooped right up, so definitely going to be an interesting thing. Vaporeon, like I said, going to be putting on a lot of work, I believe, this time, so it's a good team. The St. Louis Rampardos coach, A-Drive Dan, is one of probably the best, strategists I've seen when it came to a lot of, these draft format style leagues. I've been watching him in the GBA, watched him in the UCL, of course in the UCL off-season, Little Cup tournament. He went to 4 championships back-to-back, and then only won one of them. So he knows how to win. He knows how to put a good team together. I don't doubt that he will do well this season as well. Now, some personal things might be slowing him down a little bit because, of course, he did recently get married, and is probably, at the time of this recording, I think is still on his honeymoon as well for it, so might not have as much time to prep for an actual team for everything on it. But he's at least, this is all for fun. He's got 15 weeks to try and, secure himself a good record again. He was ranked #1 #1 overall, at least in my book, for it, and everyone else is considering his win-loss record for it. It was only a shame that he could not, win the championship after having such an incredible season. But that could all change this year for it. So, but that's going to go ahead and do it for our draft analysis for the St. Louis Rampardos. I know these are coming a little bit later than I anticipated for that, but with a lot of things like work and everything getting in my way, I just haven't had the time to sit down and record all these. Plus, I have to edit together. I do my own thumbnails for the time being. I've been doing everything on my own, so it just takes me a little while to get things done, but I'm going to get the last of these done, and I'm trying to get them all out by today, trying to break in that fourth wall. It's Thursday the 14th. I'm just going to try and knock them all out now for it. So, but thank you all very much for watching. Like I said, if you did enjoy this video, please leave it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more UCL content, I should say unofficial UCL content, coming at you every Tuesday and Friday while the season is at least going on. There might even be some other stuff in there as well. But thank you all again very much for watching. Take care, and goodbye.